Alright, boys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be talking about how threads can make you an extra 20k a month for your OF models. So, I'm going to be talking about the two things that we do. So the first thing we do is organic, and then we also do mass following. So, threads, first of all, it's traffic source that we started doing probably like 6 months ago now. So we're not going to be doing it for that long, but it has helped us scale models a lot more, and you know, even models that, for example, some don't work on Twitter as good or as Reddit as good, whatever. Sometimes they'll work on threads, and we can get them to at least like 10 or 20k a month just from threads alone. So yeah, so organic. First of all, what we do is very simple. Also, just want to say, threads is literally like Twitter, but just the IG version. All that threads is literally posting. There's no DMing on threads, nothing like that. So it's a very simple platform. So literally, all we do is 5 to 10 accounts a model at first. Obviously, once we know what's sort of working and we know that's worth scaling it to a big amount, we'll then try to scale it to like 20 accounts, 30 accounts, 50 accounts, whatever. But starting with like 5 to 10 accounts is a good amount. Um, and yeah, now before I explain more things about what we do, the most important thing about threads, in my opinion, is testing. Obviously, this kind of goes for like every single platform out there, but what I mean by this and what you need to, a lot of people forget to understand, is without testing, you would never, unless you get lucky, you're never gonna go viral. Because what a lot of people do is they'll just pick out some of the most good content, they'll find some trending captions, and they'll just go, "Yep, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna post it," and they're not really putting any thought into it. Just kind of post it and just hope it works. What you should be doing is finding a model within your niche or with similar looks, see what content works for them, see what caption matches with the content they use, and then test it out after you want to recreate that content. Because one thing that's important about threads is the caption has to sort of be fitted into the content, like it has to sort of match. There's not an exact way to know if it matches unless the caption's got something to do with the actual content. But one example I'll give right now is one caption that was trending not too long ago was a caption that basically was like, um, "I've been sober for 100 days now." And usually it's just them sat in the car, selfie, smiling because they're happy, or like in the bathroom, smiling, selfie. Stuff like that. If you put that caption, but then it was just a picture of her bending over, it would probably not do as good at all. So you kind of just have to do the research, see what works with captions, with what content match together, and just take inspiration from that and basically copy that. And yeah, now once you do actually find what works for your model, after a lot of testing, different captions, different content, repost what goes viral on every account. So one thing is spoofing is not needed on threads, like repurposing the content. I used to think it was needed, but we've honestly not repurposed any content for threads for the past like 3 months now, and it's not been an issue. Um, yeah, literally just repost, copy and paste the same caption, use the same content that went viral on every single account, and you can literally do that on every single account until it stops working. This is literally what we do. If something goes viral, we'll literally repost that exact same thing until it stops going viral. So whether it goes viral for a whole month straight or only 5 days straight, we'll literally use that same content every single day and caption until it stops going viral. Now this obviously makes your life a lot easier because you don't have to keep doing research finding what works. You can literally just repost the exact same thing um, on all your accounts multiple times, and you just go. Most likely, you'll go viral at least a few times on your accounts. So yeah. Now, next thing, this is more about the actual accounts. Buying and creating accounts works. You know, I say this for like IG and stuff as well. A lot of people they'll tell beginners like, "Oh, you have to buy an account. You have to have a US proxy, otherwise you're never gonna go viral." It's really not true, especially with platforms like this where it's about organic marketing. It's not to do with your location or anything like that. Even if you're in Russia or anywhere, if you have good content with good captions that are in English, you can still get pushed out to the US or to the UK. And yeah, as I put here, VPN proxy, Wi-Fi sim. Obviously, I have VAs that use a US VPN just to be safe, but for the accounts that I handle myself, I literally just use my Wi-Fi, bro. Or if I'm not at home, if I'm at an Airbnb if I'm in a different country, I'll literally just use the Wi-Fi or my mobile data wherever I'm at. I'll post, and it's never affected my accounts whatsoever. Yeah. Another thing we do for these accounts, by the way, that I didn't mention that, if you're still watching and it's reading, then you'll know, is one thing that's quite important is actually engaging every day no matter what. So what we do every day before we post, we'll follow and like 5 different OF creators, like 5 posts, follow 5 people, and we'll also do like 3 to 5 comments a day as well. It's very important to do engagement every single day on these organic platforms, because at the end of the day, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, right? Like, if you're on the platform and their algorithm thinks you're a bot because all you do is log in for 1 minute per day to make a post and then log off until the next 24 hours, it's pretty obvious that the algorithm going to think, okay, this is probably like a marketing bot, or it's just a bot straight up, right? Whereas if you're actually on the accounts every day, for even just 10 minutes a day, scrolling, liking, whatever, they're going to think this is real human activity, like, it's probably not a bot. So yeah. Now, as for mass following, I'm going to actually show up a video in a second, but yeah, this is what we do to kind of boost the accounts, the organic accounts, and just to get extra subscribers. So we do about 50 plus slaves per model. We follow 20 plus people per day on these accounts. We funnel from those slaves to the main account with like an @ in the bio, and we'll put the FTL link of the OF in the bio as well. So pretty much, obviously, it's nice if we get subscribers from these slaves straight away, but a lot of the time people don't subscribe, they just go to the main page. But this works both ways, because if you have main pages that aren't growing yet and you're using 50 slaves that follow 20 people plus per day on each account, obviously a lot of people would then go to our main page, start interacting with content there, and then, like I said, that's how the algorithm works. The more people like your content, engage with it, the more you get pushed out. So if you have 100 people from these slaves coming into your one main page, all following, all liking your new post, then obviously it's going to get pushed out more, and you can go viral a lot easier. But anyway, here's a video of how the tool actually looks and works. So it's literally a Chrome extension, so it's very easy to set up. Obviously there's a follow amount, there's a follow delay that you want to do. You can literally go to a viral post from today, sort it out by most recent likes, and as you can see, you'll start liking. So yeah, that's literally it. If you guys are interested in this tool, first of all, it's not for free. Obviously my own team made this, so we're not going to give it out for free, but it's very cheap for what it is. If you are interested, DM me on Telegram. I'll put it in the description. And yeah.